Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, September 13th, 2019. The tarot card for today is the Knight of Cups. This is one of those favorites that everybody just loves to see come out. But let's talk about today first, shall we? Because today, of course, is Friday the 13th. Everybody's always, got their superstitions that have been around for centuries. There's also a lot of hype out there about it being the full moon, the harvest moon, which is the full moon in Pisces this year. But what I want to say to that is only on your calendar in certain parts of maybe like the US, all right? Everything west of Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, the whole rest of the world, the calendar says September 14th. Just to be clarified on that, okay? Because it's not necessarily true. I think it just looks good in print that a lot of people are saying that. However, and what makes this particular full moon, the harvest moon this year, is the fact that it is the closest full moon to the autumn spring equinox. So it is not always necessarily, the Pisces full moon that's labeled this, or the full moon which falls in September, however you want to look at it. But now, as for our card today, our Knight of Cups, all right, he is the romantic, and he speaks the language of love. And there is something happening today which actually coincides with this card. And it's given me all those chills and goosebumps. Mercury and Venus, both at the very tail end of Virgo, and both will enter Libra tomorrow after the full moon. They are conjunct today. And that's exactly what this is about. It's about expressing your love, however you show it, whether you speak it, because Mercury is all about, that thought and communication, right? And perhaps you wish to communicate with flowers or a romantic gesture, but it's definitely there. Now, this could be you on the giving end, it could be you on the receiving end, but it just feels so good, because I think that to see a day when the world is, responding in love is a wonderful thing, all right? And I think that can just be spread far and wide. Now, I feel I have to mention that there are no guarantees with this, okay? Because there are those who would love to, tell somebody how they feel about them. But the question is it reciprocated? This card doesn't necessarily show the reciprocation, but rather the romantic gesture, the proposal, that daydreaminess that's involved in all of this. So, yeah. And I kind of wonder, I have to say, because of both being in Virgo, exactly how this would come across sounding. Okay, because Mercury is at home in Virgo, but Venus is not. All right. And then tomorrow, Venus will move into Libra, which is home, and so will Mercury. So I just wonder how that will translate. And of course, I'd love to hear your stories, but there definitely is love in the air today, and on the lips of many, whether it's text messages, emails, words that are spoken, it's definitely about the language of love. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow for the full moon, and don't forget to check out my full moon video on Patreon. And as always, have a great day.